say you saw me. Been behind the window, sitting here, it's gonna be a overtime, overtime.
Bugsy is up next.
Honestly.
All right. Welcome to the stage, Keith for Chief.
Big Chief ISO. Big Keith.
Yes, it does.
Fish have one hole, it's free flowing. No smaller.
Get a picture of that.
Dude, stop. Is this,
Do we need to go somewhere else?
Can we do it by the merch table?
Yeah.
I have a migraine
Because of the fish, huh?
screaming.
Okay. First, just like say your names and say the band and say the circumstance.
I'm Kate.
My name is Autumn. I'm Grace. We're the band Keep for Cheap and Bird.
There's Bird.
Yeah, come on in. We're doing a big old
This is
interview.
our album release show. We just played at the Cedar in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah,
we
it's
feel,
pretty
We
big.
feel awesome.
How'd you end up at the Cedar for your opening show?
I don't really know. We have a booking agent, and we were looking into like a couple different venues in town, and this is just the one that like worked out.
How long did it take you guys to like get? Like, what's the progression from starting without ever having an agent, and like, you know, getting up to going on a big old tour and an album?
We started playing basement shows and house shows and bars and all that stuff, and then just slowly, naturally progressed to getting bigger stages. And then once we started to like be getting more shows and stuff, we got a booking agent, and then they hooked us up with the tours and stuff like that. So it's pretty a natural progression.
Yeah, we just like, and like our agency like found us like on Twitter basically, and they were like, we like your music, like can we work with you? And we were like,
neat.
Yes.
And
So they
they're
got
super
to you.
grassroots.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Like, how did all the band members come out? Because the band members are like, is it you guys who Keep for Cheap or something? And then
It's everybody. It's everybody.
I see.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we met and started jamming and kind of like formed as a duo.
Yeah.
And then just like over time we added Bert and then Ted. Well, then our other drummer Lydia, then Ted, and then Lydia left and we added Grace.
That's
So
what I was
it's like
about
pretty
to ask
natural.
you for the HBO documentary. I was gonna say, how did Grace end up? I see.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. What was the next question that what was that we were thinking? This is not very professional.
Okay, we're having fun.
Oh, I was wondering where the band name
Oh
came
yeah.
from.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no fun story there.
Yeah, we were just like fucking around,
Fucking
like
around.
talking, like saying words,
that rhymes.
putting words
Yeah,
together.
literally, we were like, oh, that sounds cool.
We like the word cheap, so we were like saying
Yeah.
stuff with cheap, and then we were like keep rich.
Huh.
Yeah.
It sounds
Does it ever-
mean something kind of, but
I was gonna say because sometimes I come up with something like that and it means
Yeah.
nothing. I'm like it's cool,
Right,
but then
yeah.
later you're like, oh, it
Yeah.
means blah blah blah.
Right, yeah,
So does it
exactly.
mean anything to you at this point, or are you just cool name?
it's just pretty much a cool
It can
name.
mean anything you want.
Yeah, yeah. Keep for cheap. Keep for cheap.
I like that it.
Keith jokes?
Yes.
Constantly.
Yes.
I remember like the first thing I heard about them was you guys were just calling it KFC, and I was like, what are you talking?
Yeah.
Yeah. KFC.
Yeah.
It's like what?
Name some bands that people should listen to. They're good. So don't say like the Beatles because everybody knows.
Bugsy.
Right.
I was gonna say. I'll say Bugsy. Early
Yeah,
Eyes.
Bugsy and Early Eyes are support here tonight. I really like the band Hop Along.
Yep. I like the band Skull Crusher right now. Summer
Ooh.
vibes. Skull
Yeah.
Crusher.
But y'all,
Bert's got some good ones.
Wednesday, MJ Lenderman, Rat Boys, the Slaughter Beach Dog.
Yeah.
How do you guys find out about new music?
this is how I find out. I just ask
Yeah,
a
right?
bunch of people. But yeah.
Either of them
Isn't
like
it-
be on like the Spotify playlist or whatever, daily mix or whatever, or like just like going on Twitter and seeing people post about like what they released and stuff like that.
Neat. Here's a question that I saw in another interview one time, and I was like, that's a really cool question. So I'm ripping it from them. I asked, what's one thing you know for sure?
I know how to play a C major chord.
I know how to breathe.
Oh, that's a good
That
one.
is a good one.
These are all like skills.
I know how
Go
to.
home and take a shower.
I know I'm stinky.
That means it was a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
makes it wow.
Yeah.
Sometimes people give real existential answers. And then we interviewed Calvin Johnson from Beat Happening, and he said he knows how to tie his shoe, so I
you
untied
go.
it and made him tie it on the interview.
Right with my
Can
left.
you do a
I can't do it.
demonstration?
Okay, so here's the regular way.
He doesn't know how to
Yeah.
tie a shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't do
He's
it.
clueless.
Okay, another thing I wanted to ask is about just the album cover, because it's called
Yeah.
Bundle, so it's
Yeah.
like a bundle of wood.
Uh-huh.
Is that like the whole concept? How did you come up with it? How did
There's
you put
like
it together?
a lot behind the meaning of the name Bundle. I
Go
feel like
into the whole
first
thing.
thing it was like cute, and we were like, yes, that's super cute. And then we were like, ooh, like a bundle of sticks. Sometimes it's also called a faggot, and we're gay as hell. So like, that was like the, kind of the subversive meaning there.
Neat.
And then also just like the songs are very different, but like they're still cohesive. So it's just like here's like
I
a
see.
package of things. Yeah.
And it's kind of like all of us too. Like we all have such different musical backgrounds and musical interests, and we're like just a bundle of
Cool.
Yeah.
folks from different like
Yeah.
interests.
Neat. When you guys are making music, is it ever like, no? Like they're like, this is a good idea, and you're like, no, I don't like it. Or is it just like super?
How confident
I feel like we're not that direct.
No.
It'll be like, I want to do this thing, and we'll be like, I don't
Yeah.
think so. It just, and then it'll be like, we're sorry.
We're sorry.
My band. That's what I say.
My
goes.
band thing, it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like offering alternatives rather than being like, I don't
I
like
see.
that. Yeah.
All right, what are some other good ones that we can finish? What's a good? Here's what I wish someone had asked me. What's a question you wish you would be asked? Is there anything you're like, I want to talk about this, but nobody ever wants to talk about?
Have a good night, Zoe. I can't think of anything at the moment.
I want to hear about that song Fish Piss because that was my favorite.
Yeah.
On the album.
I wrote that like peak COVID isolation,
Yeah.
feeling pretty sad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like about like anxiety and like feeling so like apart from yourself.
How intricate do you get into like the bit of like theory behind songs? Are you like, oh, I think these two chords are real neat together, or is it just like this sounds nice?
Whatever sounds nice.
Yeah.
I don't actually even know most
Yeah.
of the chords that I'm playing. I'm just like,
Right.
oh, I'll put my finger here. It sounds.
Yeah, we both like taught ourselves guitar.
Right.
So like, yeah. I feel like I do more theory when I'm playing bass because it's easier because you're playing one note at a time and it's like, yeah. But yeah, not
Neat.
too much when we're writing. It's just mostly like I'll try something and it sounds cool and then yeah.
How's the audience tonight out of 10?
Oh, it was a 10. This was like
come on.
probably the best
11.
audience
Really?
we've had. Like it was amazing. Yeah, the
Yeah.
vibes
No
were
one has
just.
ever screamed
That was
like
all
Yeah.
Grant.
Have you played here before?
No.
Oh, nice.
First time here. It was really cool. It was really cool.
Staff was awesome too.
Yeah, staff was
Alright.
amazing. Everything's amazing here.
This is a pretty big place.
Yeah. We got them mopping now, so.
All right, any last wrap-up questions? I thought the drumming was super smooth because I play drums as well, and I was like, I'm so offbeat. So I'm like, wow, that was really smooth.
Yeah, Grace
You
is
fucking
sick.
nailed it. Yeah, it was really great. I thought.
Hell yeah.
Anything else, Nito? I thought it was like super great show. I never heard you guys until I met her and she told me about it.
Oh, sick.
Well,
Thank
I'll try
you.
to go, and it
Thank
was
you
really
so
great.
much.
So
Yeah.
I'm glad I came. Thanks for doing the interview and thanks for
Yeah.
coming.
Anything you want to say to the fans?
Stream bundle.
Yeah.
Stream bundle.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Al.
Thank you.
It's good to meet you.
Good night.
Yeah.